Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 this evening. I'm Arlette Youssef. We begin with top stories sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. 2 are dead and another is injured after a crash in the Moapa Valley. It happened around 11 a.m. on State Route 169 and Wells Avenue. The Nevada Highway Patrol says 2 men were confirmed dead at the scene and a woman was airlifted to a nearby hospital. An Arizona resident will be held accountable for a fatal watercraft crash nearly 2 years ago on Lake Mead. 47-year-old Bryce Tyrone Verhunich was found guilty of operating a vessel in a negligent manner, failing to wear a personal flotation device, and failing to attach an engine cutoff switch lanyard, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. The passenger, 22-year-old Lily Christine Hatcher, fell off the craft and drowned, according to the Clark County Coroner's Office. A sentencing hearing is set for August 5th. A popular Las Vegas restaurant is temporarily closed after a strip mall fire cut its power. The owner of Lucino's Pizza on East Tropicana Avenue says the family business has already lost around $10,000. Clark County Fire says multiple suites lost power due to the fire. Though they plan to reopen the pizzeria at a different location, they do not know when that will be. Review-Journal has reached out to the property manager but has not yet received a response. UNLV says it can generate over $1 billion in revenue by leasing out 42 acres it owns near the Las Vegas Strip. The university has asked the Nevada Board of Regents to approve a 99-year lease of the undeveloped land to a company called G2 Capital Development. The land is located just north of Harry Reid International Airport near Tropicana Avenue and Koval Lane. According to documents filed with the board, the lease would allow G2 to create a mixed-use project. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Temps are staying in the 80s for a few more hours tonight, then moving down to the 70s around 11 p.m. Wednesday and Thursday are both sunny with temps in the high 80s to low 60s. We'll have a bit of a breeze Wednesday, but it should be pretty mild. By Friday, we'll see the low 90s to low 60s, and Saturday is similar, but will feel quite different with winds at 23 miles per hour. And Sunday, we get a cool down to 77 degrees for the high, partly cloudy with still a heavy wind flow. Now in business, home prices have risen dramatically over the last 10 years, but which Las Vegas city has seen the biggest increase? Review-Journal's Cynthia Puga has the answer.
According to a .2 study, home prices in North Las Vegas have doubled in the past 7 years, which is one of the highest increases in not just the valley, but in the entire country. The average house in North Las Vegas sits at $410,000.
Corporate landlords, institutional investors, and Wall Street-backed hedge funds own about a quarter of the entire housing stock in the city.
And reports show they may own 40% of the entire U.S. housing stock by 2030. Prices climbed at a slightly slower pace in Reno, taking it 9 years for housing prices to double. But the city's average home price hit a milestone last year at $504,000. Real estate company Redfin reported nationally that new listings continue to drop while prices continue to rise. For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm Cynthia Puga.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today. With the dust settling from the NFL draft, we can look at where the Vegas natives went in the selections. Rome Odunze is a pride of the Valley this year, going 9th to the Chicago Bears. Troy Fautanu is the second pick to go at pick 20 to the Steelers. Jordan Hicks goes in round 4 to the Chiefs. Edufuan Ulofashio goes in round 5 to the Bills. And Jonah Laulu goes in round 7 to the Indianapolis Colts.
In health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital. We're here for you when you need us. A special surprise for a local 6th grader after being diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in 2022. The team from Adam S. Kuttner Injury Attorneys celebrated the accomplishments of Mason Matzdorf Monday for raising funds for important juvenile diabetes research, her role with the Nevada chapter of JDRF, and her future plans to help the Las Vegas community. Matzdorf also was honored at Monday's Golden Knights game.
Now for your sports update, sponsored by PT's Taverns, your place to watch all the VGK playoff action. Basic High School has forfeited every single game this season due to fielding an ineligible player. The Wolves were originally 8-3 in Class 5A Mountain League play, but are now shown as 0-11. Right now, it is unclear what rule was violated, how many players were ineligible, or how many non-league games they have to forfeit. This comes after the program let go of their coach, Scott Baker, on April 10th.
In lifestyle, sponsored by Atomic Golf, now open next to the Strat. A new Metro Police substation could be coming to Northeast Las Vegas. The Bureau of Land Management announced a proposal to build the substation on roughly 7 acres on Hollywood Boulevard and Sahara Avenue. Tourists and locals alike got a special glimpse into vintage Las Vegas history and homes as part of the Nevada Preservation Foundation's annual Home and History Heritage Tourism Festival. It's a self-driven tour of homes around the Las Vegas Valley that highlight a variety of 20th century styles and decades.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The Golden Knights head back to Dallas after losing 2 straight games at home and are now plus 135 underdogs at the Westgate Superbook to win their NHL first-round playoff series. The Stars, who regained home ice advantage, are minus 155 to advance. For Game 5 on Wednesday, the Knights are plus 140 moneyline underdogs against the Stars. On the plus 1.5 goal puck line, the Knights are minus 190. Dallas is a minus 160 moneyline favorite, and the total for the game is 5.5 goals.
Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Now a look at what's happening in entertainment with Review Journal's John Katzlamidas.
We have known for quite some time that Shin Lim and Colin Cloud were both good enough to headline their own productions on the Strip, even though they've been partners at the Mirage. Well, that day has finally come. Colin Cloud is leaving the production on July 1st and opening at Harris Cabaret on July 2nd. Shin Lim, meantime, has been extended until early September as he continues to play Mirage Theater. We don't know what Shin Lim's future is going to be after that, but both of these guys are getting the shows that they deserve in Las Vegas.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7. Search Review Journal on your favorite platform to stay up to date all the time. We'll see you tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.